Hey everybody, this is not a spring chick, and the big news today is, of course, President Obama decides that he's going to make things happen a little bit faster. He's just going to bypass, what's he going to bypass the court, bypass Congress. Oh, yes, maybe it had something to do with the Supreme Court yesterday. But anyway, he'll just make it a whole lot easier, make things move faster with executive orders. Well, for now, we're going to bring Oldecam on with comments on the headlines of today. Douglas.
I know. We got another member of Monty's family. He's called Douglas. You may or may not be seeing a lot of him depending upon Monty. Monty gets pissed off about some of the animals, though.
Well, and it's all over for the Republicans again.
Well, yeah. I mean, they just did a review, a 3-year review by the Democrats and the House and the Senate on states and financing, and they discovered, amazingly discovered that pension reform has no effect whatsoever on saving money for the state, and that they figured the only way they're going to be able to fix problems is to increase taxes and to increase taxes, increase salaries, and it will therefore drive more create more jobs and more business. Which is, there's no history ever of increased taxes and increased minimum wage, increasing jobs and business. I mean, they keep trying. I heard the guy say this morning, he said, you know, I keep hearing you people say this, and he said, I want you to give me the empirical evidence. Well, everyone knows that increasing taxes and increasing minimum wage always increases employment and job growth and business growth. And he said, I can give you 100 studies that say it's the opposite. Yes, but the truth is what we're saying, not what those studies are saying.
Mm-hmm. And more Christie problems, and his president chances are gone.
Oh yeah, basically Obama just tossed him under the wheels of his bus this morning when the people denied they gave Christie the permission to use some of the Hurricane Sandy relief money to do commercials to get people to come to the state. So, I mean, the guy was a prosecuting attorney, and he knows that he's got a habitual liar, and he supported him for president, I don't understand how people in the Republican Party could get behind a guy that supported the opposition for president.
And Obamacare youth enrollment far lower than expected. Time to panic?
It did. I would think so. They said, we have 2.2 million people have now enrolled, which is 1/3 of their goal. The only problem is, only 1/3 of them are the young people, and the others are the ones that spend all the money. And the people, the 1/3 that are young and they've enrolled on the free stuff, not the paid stuff. So they have virtually no one paying the premiums that need to be paid in order to make it work.
And tiny homes get really tiny with these 173 square foot apartments.
I mean, those aren't homes, folks. Those used to be apartments. That's all they are, is one-room apartments. Nothing more than that, and they're calling them homes now and charging you $20,000, $40,000 for them.
I'll charge you $40,000 for a room.
Yeah, well, we've got a room, you know, on the other side of this wall, there's a room about that size that we used to call office, and we'll sell that one for $40,000 in a minute. And basically, you don't have a porta potty and a fold-up bed and all that stuff.
And lawmakers wrapping up catch-all spending bill.
Well, yeah, they've a bipartisan agreement to spend money. Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
But the Republicans have told them, okay, here's the people that voted the Republicans into office are pissed off at them. They keep telling them stop spending money. So what happens is they keep spending money and expect to get reelected. No, if you were elected on, we're going to stop the spending, and then you spend. How do you go back? Well, we brought this money back to our community. We told you not to increase spending, but I got us $1 billion road. We told you not to increase spending. Mm-hmm. Yes, but I did all of this for you. We told you not to do it for us.
Mm-hmm. And Sprint's one-up early upgrade plan acts after just 4 months.
Yeah, isn't that amazing that they figured it didn't work?
What? So, well, what's AT&T and T-Mobile were doing it too.
And it's not working for them either.
Oh, I think people realized how expensive it was to do.
Yeah, so it's a dead object all the way across the board. It's just.
I think part of it is I like the idea It's just, it was too expensive what they were charging.
I know, and they didn't understand that they've reached the maximum amount of money that can be spent on connected devices, folks. There isn't any more money out there.
And Swiss banks sign up to reveal hidden accounts.
I don't buy that. The only reason the Swiss banks exist is because they hide people's money, and now to satisfy Obama, they're basically opening up their accounts, which basically...
But if they do that, that kills their market.
It kills the banking system, so
Yes.
that makes no sense whatsoever, because the only person that's causing the problem is Obama. No one else is in the world, because all those... Like the new president of France has got money stuck over there, which she's worried about.
Mm-hmm. And left court judges come down hard on Obama and his abuse of the Constitution.
Well, I find it amazing yesterday that no less than Kagan said that he has shown a continued disrespect and abuse of the Constitution of the United States, of which he was sworn to behold, and that the only thing that they have the legal power to do is to say what he's doing is unconstitutional. He said it will be up to an act of Congress to rectify the situation. That means the Supreme Court has said, impeach the man.
Mm-hmm.
So today, he shifted gears. He's now going to use his appeals courts that he got the Democrats to give him control of against the Constitution. They have a filibuster rule. They decided to ignore filibuster now. And they appointed the last of the judges he needed on the appeals courts to make certain that they could stall any litigation against him for anything he does while president. Because remember, he's going to do this for you,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and everything he's doing is for you, which is the polls this morning. I mean, the statistics this morning show that 20% of the people get 80% of all the government, all the stuff from the government, and that's the 20% that he figures is going to be die hard for him no matter what.
And high court case, abortion clinic protest-free zone.
Well, yeah, basically the Supreme Court, here's the problem is the Supreme Court ordered the people on the right back 20 years ago, you know, that they had to let people have a zone to get into without being harassed.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Supreme Court, which is strange, is going to remove the zone that they created, and it's the left that is doing it, not the right, which makes no sense whatsoever. It's because they've got static from the ACLU on the Second Amendment of the Constitution, I think so.
And Army's new laser weapon can shoot down mortars and drones.
It can and it can't, because it basically, it has to home in on them, and basically a mortar is very quick, a drone is very slow.
And GM wins awards and Ford turns heads at the Detroit Auto Show.
Yeah, but Ford sales are down at the moment on the very car that's turning heads. And remember, GM stands for Government Motors, and Government Motors seems to be winning every award that they have to give. Greenest car, Car of the Year, and, you know, most economical car, cheapest car, electric car. And you know, I wonder how that kept. That's what we didn't even bother to go to the awards presentation this year, because I knew before it was done that General Motors were going to win all the awards. So.
And tap water may be out for days after West Virginia spill.
Yeah, well, Obama's taking advantage of that disaster to have an investigation of our water system, and he's going to have security on the water systems now in the country. And they're going to have to move hazardous waste plants away from the water that they need to operate, which effectively shuts them all down now.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing that by the EPA, which he now controls.
And hundreds protest France's nuclear firm in Nigeria.
Yeah, they recently, they're getting tired of they do not like minorities mixed up in their government. They're trying. They're building nuclear plants for everybody under the sun in France. So.
And Senate to completely overhaul of key appeals court.
Yeah, a month or so ago, the Democrats took the filibuster away and allowed a simple majority to be able to pass all the Obama appointees. And so what happens is there's not been one Republican appointed to any of the court positions, and only left-wing liberals. So now he totally controls, for the first time in our nation's history, a president controls the entire court system except for the Supreme Court.
Wow.
Yeah.
And a Monty Bubbleism from Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
Okay, it's a good one. If you know that a person has total contempt for something, you shouldn't be amazed that when he shows he has total contempt for it.